And the last My Hero video for the day, y'all. I don't care for My Hero as much as y'all do, but I have watched it and I remember certain things. And this is one of those things I remember. This is a video called Bakugo versus Todoroki. Shoto, right? I like Shoto Todoroki. He's my favorite character. But I also know that this boy was not going all out during that time. Now we're gonna make this scenario where this boy is not holding back in season 2. He's using both quirks, fire and ice, because he did use fire and ice against Deku, right? He was able to, summon his fire against Deku, so he is capable of doing that during this time. It's not like he never had it. He just chose not to use it. And Deku was like, no, you better use that shit. You better fucking be Shoto Todoroki and use both your fucking powers. And I needed that, I need to get that point across. Because some Bakugo fans might think that he's better, and that's not true yet. Not as of season 2. So in season 2, when they fought, I'm gonna let you know how that really goes down, how that really shakes down right now. So physical strength wise, striking and lifting power, that actually does go to Bakugo. Slight edge to Bakugo there. He is physically stronger than him, but not by much, not by a wide margin. Like this boy didn't have any of that shit that he season 2 Bakugo is not the end of series Bakugo by any means. He's not the same. He's still jealous of Deku and other stuff. But speed wise goes to Bakugo. Durability wise, it goes to Bakugo as well. Endurance wise, it goes to Shoto, because if he uses his ice too much, he can bring on his fire and cause himself to heat up, and he can start using his fire based abilities. And he would never do that as far as how he is in season 2, but he would still use his fire to some degree, because again, he doesn't want to freeze to death, right? Hypothermia and other shit, right? He don't want to die, so he's gonna fucking bring out this fire, the flame, to at least do that. But I know in this fight, he's actually gonna use his fire attacks to do damage too. Intelligence-wise, it goes to Shoto. He learned from his daddy how to be. Now he rejects his father's abilities, but he's still, by season 2, he's starting to be like, well, damn, there might be something to what this boy Deku says. Now it takes some time before he can even what's it called? Accept who he is, but during this fight, he doesn't have to accept himself fully to do what he has to do. He's actually smart. And Bakugo actually ain't dumb, but Shoto's actually smart too. Close or experience goes to Shoto as well. Again, he's been, he came out of the womb. His daddy was like, he's the next one. I know he's the next one, Toya didn't work out, so guess what? We gotta use him. He's gotta be the successor of me, and he has to be the number 1 hero. Now we have close skills going to Bakugo. Range skills going to Todoroki. Whole lot of ice, whole lot of fire. Boom. And this boy can overheat. That's what you gotta understand about him. Bakugo can overheat. But guess what? He don't have that ice ability there to keep him cool. Shoto does. Recovery goes to Shoto for that reason. Hacks go to Shoto as well. You have fire-based abilities. You have explosion-based. You have nitroglycerin, all over you. Your sweat's basically nitroglycerin, and use that to, create your explosions. Now, he's not doing what he's doing at the end of the series with this shit. He's not proficient like that. Not yet, boys and girls. He's still pretty damn good, though. On the other hand, we have Shoto, who has hella fire and hella ice, and he can put out a decent amount of both. So he actually wins the hacks department. Then when it comes to the environment, Bakugo, because he wants to be the best in the class. Shoto wants to do the best he can, but he don't really care about being like known that much. It's more of like what his father wants from him, right? So when it comes down to it, y'all, I know what you're gonna say, but in the anime, he did. I don't give a fuck what the anime said, right? It comes down to this. In this scenario, Shoto's holding nothing back. He's bringing out the fire too. And when he brings out the fire too, that don't fuel Bakugo. That actually hinders him, if you ask me. Bakugo can overheat, just like Shoto. Now, when he overheats, he does sweat. But you can do all that and not be able to move because, again, you're overheated. You can collapse from that shit. Shoto has a cooling element to him. So guess what? Shoto wins that shit, y'all. High to extreme difficulty, Shoto wins. Let me know what you think about that in the comments, you My Hero fans. It'd be cool on.